Hundreds of thousands of mourners paid their respects to Pope Francis. He was laid to rest in St. Mary Major Basilica on Saturday. He is the first pontiff in more than a century to be buried outside the Vatican. He asked to be buried in an underground tomb at St. Mary Major Basilica, which is home to his favorite icon, the Virgin Mary. The last pope to be buried outside the Vatican was Pope Leo XIII back in 1903. And while people are still mourning, they're also looking ahead to the announcement of the next pope. NBC's Amber Frias introduces us to some young Catholics and shares the characteristics they hope to see in the next pope.
When the news broke about Pope Francis's death, sadness rippled through the Catholic community. But among some young people, it stirred more hope for his legacy to live on.
Something that I hope to see in the next pope, as we saw with Pope Francis, is this greater acceptance of all people, specifically like migrants and the LGBTQ community.
I think the big thing is Pope Francis really allowed us and showed us how we can live out the Gospels and how we can love thy neighbor and promote a better tomorrow for all people.
For Jackson and Evan, two Loyola High School students, Pope Francis has been the face of the church that embraced the marginalized and called young people to dream boldly. In 2023, Evan had the opportunity to participate in a virtual discussion with the Pope at our Telemundo studios in Miami.
Through his ultimate kind of focus on the poor and the marginalized, I kind of see how my faith can be tied in with my devotion to my community and my aspirations to go within the political realm, and how I can be of better service to my community. It's kind of intertwined. The two do not have to be separated.
Now, as the church prepares to choose a new leader, they are praying for a pope that will carry the same spirit forward.
I think that a lot of people are resonating, or did resonate rather, with how Pope Francis was seeing the direction of the church. That's why I think a lot of people felt called to Pope Francis, felt the love that he was spreading because of the selfless actions that he was taking, of that emotion of love that he was promoting throughout our world.
Because for young Catholics like them, the future of the Catholic Church depends on it.
I truly do want to see the church continue to develop with the times and make sure that we are doing the best possible thing for all people on this earth, not just Catholics.
I want anybody to hear me being Catholic, or hear anyone being Catholic and being like, I can approach that person.